Are you ready to participate in a Feldenkrais awareness through movement lesson? The title of the lesson is Lift Forearm at a Finger, Carpal Tunnel Syndrome. Let's begin. Sit on the chair or on the floor, please. Actually, you can do this lesson in standing too. Bend the left arm at the elbow and let it hang down a few times. Now, with the right hand, grab a joint in the index finger. Any joint in the finger will do. Use the joint as a hook so you don't have to use big power of the right fingers. Use the right index finger and the thumb to grab. Hold it or wrap it instead of grabbing. Now, lift the left forearm and let it hang down by the side. Bend the elbow to lift only the forearm. Do this many times. Let the forearm hang. Let the upper arm hang down too. Remember a Feldenkrais basic. You may rest any time you want. If you keep on this too long, you may very likely to hurt the left finger. So, rest often during the lesson. Don't wait for my instruction. Rest please anyway. This time, grab the left mid-finger gently and lift it. The mid-finger. We are changing the fingers to avoid hurting them. Next time the finger is in the highest position, stay there. Do not let it move. Okay. Now lift the left shoulder and then lower a few times. Pay attention to the left forearm and the finger. Do you feel the forearm lighter or heavier when the shoulder is lifted? I mean, do you feel there is a moment that the entire arm is supported more by the shoulder than by the finger? The arm is supported by two ends, the finger and the shoulder. When you lift the left shoulder a bit higher, the percentage of the supporting could change. Do you feel it? In the same manner, when you lift the finger takes more weight than the shoulder. Pay attention to the left wrist. When does it extend? By extending, I mean to bend backward. Or is the wrist kept at the same angle? Stiff wrist. Let the forearm hang. Let the wrist hang. Rest with the arm by the side, please. If you are sitting on the floor, it would be a good idea to lay yourself on the floor. Where do you feel the remains of the movement? With the left finger? With the wrist? With the elbow? With the shoulder? Come back to the same position. Lift the left arm by grabbing the ring finger with the right finger and the thumb. Yes, it is the left ring finger. Now lift the forearm at the highest position within the comfortable range. Now lift the forearm a little bit higher and return to the beginning position. So the movement is very small. A tiny movement of the forearm. Up and down. Do this a few times slowly. Remember, you may rest anytime you want. Now lift the left shoulder and the forearm alternately. Once lift the shoulder and lower it. Once lift the forearm and lower it. Let the elbow hang down all the time. Like this, do it many times and of course, take as much rest as you want. Pay attention to the forearm. How do you imagine the trace of the forearm? The movement of the forearm. Pay attention to the upper arm. How do you imagine the trace of the upper arm? How does the wrist bend and extend? How does the elbow bend and extend? And rest, please. Come back to the same position. Lift the left arm by grabbing the small finger with the right finger and the thumb. Yes, it is the pinky. Now transfer the left elbow left and right while holding the pinky at the same position in the air. So the fingers don't move. Just the elbow and the arm move left and right. They must move up and down too. Pay attention to the elbow. Let it hang down as it moves. Pay attention to the left shoulder. Does it move in the air unintentionally? If it does, where does it go? Rest, please. Change the fingers, please. Grab the left thumb. Transfer the left shoulder backward and bring it back to the starting position many times. The shoulder moves forward and backward while the elbow and the forearm stay there without much movement. The upper arm moves very well. The elbow bends and extends a little bit, but it stays at the same position in the air. Rest please. Change the fingers please. Grab the left index finger. Transfer the left elbow forward and backward many times. It's the elbow that moves now. Forward and backward. Let the arm hand down all the time. Pay attention to the shoulder. How does it move? Does it go backward or forward when the elbow goes forward? Move them to the same direction a few times. Now, move them in the opposite direction a few times. When the elbow goes forward, move the shoulder backward. Rest please. Change the fingers please. Grab the left mid finger. The middle finger. Slowly start drawing circle with the elbow in a direction many times. Slowly, slowly. Let the forearm hang down. You feel the weight with the right fingers. Let the upper arm hang. You feel the weight with the shoulder. So you feel the weight of the arm and hand with the right hand and the left shoulder. Change the direction of the circle. If you find any part of the circle not going smooth, go back and forward a few times. Try to smooth it out. Leave it alone and rest please. If you are on the floor, you may very well rest on the back. Come to standing please. Feel the weight of the left arm. Compare it with the right arm. Which is heavier? Move the right arm any way you like. Only slowly. And try to equalize the feeling between the left and the right. Start walking and swing the arm a bit. Once again, to equalize the feeling. This concludes the lesson. Thank you.